Happy Spring Equinox 2017. My name is Natalie Schlute, and I am starting a video series. My goal is to make 100 videos in the next year, averaging about two videos a week, and it's going to be on every subject you can imagine, whether it's health, wellness, fitness, spiritual journey. I'm just going to see where it takes me. I feel like I have a lot to give, and I feel like I'm divinely guided to share my knowledge, my experience, and just bring a little more love and light to the world. So today, what I wanted to talk about is self-love. That's going to be the first subject, and I've been on my own spiritual journey for many years, and it is always going to keep evolving and turning into something else. And I realized just this past week that that was one of my struggles, was self-love, and I didn't even realize that it was a struggle. You know, I hold myself to a very high standard, and I think most of you would agree that we are harder on ourselves than we are on other people. I feel very understanding and patient of other people and the journey that they're on, but for whatever reason, I am not easy on myself. And I think that's creating a wall. It's creating a block for me to truly manifest what I want in life. And it's something that I didn't even realize I was doing until I just had this breakthrough the other day. And all of a sudden I was like, gosh, every time I think of myself as, when I think of really loving myself, I think of loving myself when I reach this fitness goal, or when I finally get my business to take off and I'm in control of my finances. I'll be happy when A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever it is. And I wasn't really being present and loving myself in the moment of every day. I realized I didn't think I was enough to have my financial goals met here and now. I always felt like I needed to take one more class. I needed to learn just a little bit more, or I needed to have a little bit more experience. But the thing is, I don't. I need to start loving myself in the here and now. I have this great little rip-off calendar that has daily quotes, and yesterday this kind of inspired me because it's already something that I've been thinking about a lot this past week and been wanting to share with others, and then it just came up again and reaffirmed that this was the message we need to start with. So anyhow, this was yesterday's quote. I have come here to learn to love myself more and to share that love with all those around me. And so that's what I'm doing today. I am sharing my love with you, self-love, love for others, and I just felt like this was so important because I think a lot of us struggle. I put myself a little bit on a pedestal. I set these high goals for myself, and every time I set a goal and I start to reach towards it, there's always new goals and new levels and new things. So I never really reach any of that end destination that I think is there, because it's not. It's, you know, it's cliche, but it really is about the journey. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. And you hear it over and over again. And I thought I understood this concept, and I thought I really got it. And then all of a sudden I realized, why am I so stressed every day? Why do I feel so heavy? Why am I so hard on myself? Why do I, put so much pressure on myself all the time? And then it just hit me. I was like, oh gosh, because I'm not accepting myself as I am, and I was seeing the gap between here and where I want to be. And there's always going to be a gap because you're always going to be growing, you're always going to be setting new goals, and you're going to always want to grow and be a better person. And that's the journey of life, is expanding yourself and expanding the best version of yourself that there is. But if you're so focused on that future of like, I'm going to manifest this dream that I want, the dream home, the dream career, the dream life, but you focus on that, and then all of a sudden you're focusing on the gap of like, well, this is where I am today, but that's where I want to be, you're never really going to be happy. So yes, it's good to have those goals, and it's good to reach and strive for something, but we need to learn how to really be in love with the present moment and realize, I am enough to reach my financial goals. Not next week, not next month, but today. I am worthy. I am enough just as I am today to have everything I want in life. And, making sure that you're being grateful for everything that you do have, looking around yourself, count all of your blessings, count all of the things that you're grateful for in your life. Food on the table, roof over your head, and wonderful people that love you and surround you, and start to find that inner journey of self-love. So that's just what I wanted to mention today, and feel free to comment about it. I'm excited to start this journey, just connecting with more people and spreading the word of love and light. And I feel like today just happened to be very serendipitous that I chose today, and that this all happened over the weekend, because today is spring equinox. Today we have 12 hours of sunlight and 12 hours of night. And from here on out, it's just going to keep getting brighter and brighter. So it's quite symbolic that just happened to turn out. Today is the day I decide to start this journey of love and light and sharing my wealth of knowledge and experience with the world. So hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave some comments. I'd love to hear from you and hear a little bit about your journey. And hope you have a wonderful, sunny spring equinox. And yeah, just focus in, love yourself. Before you get out of bed in the morning, think about how worthy you are to have everything you've ever dreamed of, because you do deserve it. You deserve everything. And never forget that.